What's up, nerds on the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Bounty of One. We're gonna jump in and we're gonna play Robert again. Wait. Robert 0.2. Huh. Because we already won once with him. Interesting. So if we win again today, let's see if it says Robert 0.3. But yeah, plays an automatic tower, it shoots 1.3 times faster than you, but divides your attack speed by 2. That's quite alright in my book. We're gonna go with Infamy level 10 again. Because last time we won at Infamy level 10, so let's see what else we can do here. I think we're once again gonna go for a attack speed build, I'm guessing, because I mean that's pretty much the most useful thing, I guess. Also, I just, right before this, you know what, let's take some health to begin with. Right before starting the game up again, I saw, like I glanced over and on Steam, though, it showed me the latest update, which was at the beginning of this year. And it said, yeah, new year, new objects. And I saw 3 of the objects, whatever, that we saw in the last video. And I just clicked on it to see, and it said there are 6 new objects. I saw what they look like. I did not read up on them. Like, I have no idea what they do. I just saw their pictures. Let's see, maybe we'll find one or some here. Let's go for more damage. Now, I feel like it could be it's interesting that the turret stays. Ooh, one more upgrade, one more choice. That's always great. It could be interesting if the turret could move, like not walk on its own. Although if it were to walk towards you at all times, that would be interesting. But I think since you can shoot, my goodness, I don't want them. Since you cannot shoot while moving, probably I ran into the enemy, I'm stupid. Probably your turret would have the same stipulations, right? Like, so yeah, walking turret would be great. But if you moved like 1.5 screens away or 2 screens away from a turret and it would teleport towards you, that would be interesting. Although since the enemies always go towards you, I don't see a reason now that I think about it. But yeah, what was that again? When one of your dash slots is ready, create a burst that does 100% damage in an area around you. In 1 dash. Huh. So as soon as the dash is ready, which is now, huh, that is interesting. So this is more or less another, or not just more or less, this is a passive damage increase. Because every whatever many seconds, you just do the... I'm about to die, aren't I? Like, I'm about to die in the next 2 minutes, at most. Let's go with more attack speed. So if I were to go for a cooldown build with multiple dashes, like a dash build where if you start the dash you deal damage, if you dash you deal damage, or when you dash you deal damage, and where you end up you deal damage, plus every time a dash is off cooldown, you also... And I lost. Wow, that is bad. Yeah, let's retry. You would do quite a lot of damage. That's interesting. And I think it's worth a shot. I just don't know if Robert is the best character for that. But just maybe someone who goes for raw damage usually, like Nigel. I tend to go for raw damage with Nigel. That would be interesting. Or Natoko, maybe? Huh. But yeah, interesting ability, Chakra. Now, I don't have any idea what I want to do right now. I just, you know what, we're gonna take... If something's golden, we're usually gonna take it. I have no idea what I'm planning on doing with this run. The only reason why I did another Robert run right after a Robert run is because it's a new character. I've only played him once so far, so we're just gonna do another video. Check out see if we find any new stuff that we can do with him. Let's go with let's go with damage for now. But I think with him it's more he seems to be more reliant on objects rather than level ups. Because in the case of, let's say, Sarah has such an amazing passive ability with her speed, basically, where she increases her attack speed if she stands still. Sarah doesn't, I mean, she benefits greatly from objects, but if you wouldn't get any objects on Sarah, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay, let's see. Armor that protects you would be great. Always target deputy, I think, is better, especially in the beginning. Go for damage. Like with Sarah, if you just increase her attack speed, if you increase her damage a little bit, you don't really have to increase it that much because you just shoot so fast. Maybe go for crit, maybe go for crit damage, whatever. Sarah is basically good. Sarah doesn't need objects. I feel like Robert really needs objects. Like, same as with Sarah, but for his turret. If you just go for attack speed, turret is great. But other than that, I feel like just you wanna go and look for objects that complement your turret. Now, of course, you could say that every single character... yeah, let's go for the shield. You could say that every single character goes for objects because, I mean, that's basically... that's the gist of the game. But I feel like some are more interested in that. Like Roger... okay, yeah, let's go with the bounce. Roger with his ability where you get more chances or more options in level ups, and one of them is at least rare or better. Roger is also one of the characters who wants level ups. Yes, of course, he takes objects. He will never say no to objects. Damn it, I ran into that. But Roger mostly goes for level ups. Like, if you go for just level ups, you're great on Roger, usually. With a caveat, of course, he is a bit RNG based, a bit more so than others, but he tries to keep the RNG in his favor, usually. And Robert, again, just feels like you really wanna go for objects. Otherwise, like, especially in the beginning, he feels way weaker than other characters. In my opinion, personal opinion. Yeah, let's go for attack speed. Sure. But I'm thinking like there is this ability or this object, this item, where your attack speed increases by a lot. Yeah, we had it last time. Your attack speed like increases by 3-fold, but your damage gets halved or something like that, or you double your attack speed but deal a third of your damage, something like that. This with Robert, really great. You know what? Let's increase this as well. So we have now 2 golden upgrades for, oh my goodness, that is what I wanted last time. We need to go for attack speed. Every 30 shots, your next shot is slow, huge, and deals 3 times more damage and cannot be stopped. It can also critically strike and deals 3 times your critical multiplier, basically. And I'm pretty sure, yes, the turret counts. The turret counts for it. Okay, it was the turret and us. Oh snap, I think we basically get double the... Wait, turret shoots? We shoot, yep, we get double, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Double the worth of it, basically. Holy, that is great. Now that is what I mean. This is one object that's great for everyone. Like, don't get me wrong, it's amazing for every character in this game. But we can use it double. Like, we can double its efficiency, basically. As Robert. This is so cool. And now last time we had around like 30 or a bit more than 30 shots a second. So just like with that one time we played Sarah, a rocket a second, we would be able... Oh, I want damage. I really want more critical hit chance, but the raw damage right there was pretty good. Yeah, if we can get to 30 shots a second again somehow with this rocket, maybe even go to like 50% or more crit chance. Oh, they just incredible. This is awesome. Just the cooldowns. I don't think that that has any synergy with the rocket. I don't think that we need less shots if we reduce the cooldown, because cooldown is usually based on time and the rocket is based on shots fired. But the thing is, I think we also get it faster. Oh my goodness, we just killed this deputy in one hit. Like, I think we also have it up faster because every shot from the turret and every shot from us counts. So if we just stand still and shoot, every 15 shots, basically, we get it. That's awesome. Do we go for that again? Yeah, sure. Every 120 seconds, we gain attack speed if we don't get hit. It's amazing if you can get it in the beginning or rather early, like we did. It kind of sucks if you just get pummeled. I want to reduce the cooldown, but I think we're just gonna go for raw damage. It would be better to go for critical damage if we were like getting some good critical chance, but we don't. Right now we are not getting any. I mean, gray. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's go up to 10. 10% cooldown crit chance. I think that's decent for now. God, the rocket is so cool. Like, this game, when I first played it, I think I even said in the first video, like, I'm gonna take a look at this, maybe play a few rounds and make a few videos and then leave it at that, because it doesn't really seem like there's a lot to do in this game. Because in the beginning there were just, I think, 2 characters. I think it was only Sarah and Nigel. If Nigel was even there. I think Nigel was there. But there were just 2 characters and it was the basic gameplay loop over and over. I mean, it is a bullet heaven roguelike, technically. Roguelite? Whatever. So, if I remember correctly, we tried it out and this increases the size of the rocket. Okay, where is our turret? Okay, it shoots. That's great. There's the next rocket that might just not hit. Yeah. Oh, come on. We need to run away for a little bit because we're about to get bonus attack speed. I can't get hit in the next 5 seconds. Yeah, okay. We got it. But yeah, I said I wanted to just take a look at it, and that's pretty much it, because I didn't think that there was a whole lot. My goodness, almost 2000 damage. I didn't think there was a whole lot of stuff to do. Well, look at me now. This is, I think, the 38th episode that I'm recording for this game. It is, like, for a regular series on the channel, pretty much the most successful. Like, I got series with, like, where part 1 by now has way more views, but overall, pretty much every single Bounty of One episode gained a decent amount of views. And of course, that was one of the reasons why I kept at it. That, and I had fun, because this game just feels fresh pretty much every time. And they keep adding new stuff. And like this time, it's 6 new items. We only saw 2 out of those so far, I think. And still, and before that, there was a update where, like, Seismic Dance, it hasn't been in the game so far, like all the time. By the way, I think we're gonna take the Seismic Dance because we have the increased area of effect. Oh yeah, that's big. I like that. Like, it's just basically a passive damage increase once again. Because we, like I said, we already had like 2 golden AoE increases. So otherwise this, if you don't have any AoE increases, this ability is mediocre at best, because it's just the area is really not that big. But if you increase it and increase your damage a little bit, it's just awesome. Let's see, let's reroll. Oh, let's go for this. We are now at 20% critical hit chance. I think, yeah. I ran into that. Wow. I thought this enemy would die right at that point, or holy hell, I'm bad. I thought the enemy would die right away, and I was wrong. So yeah, it can also critically hit, which is great. And it's amazing against these enemies that just run after you. The fast enemies that follow you, they're basically toast. Awesome. What do we get? I mean, is it great in this case? No, absolutely not. It's like, it's decent at best. But since we already have the Seismic Dance, why not add the Thunder Dance? Reduce the cooldown of dashes and abilities. No, we're gonna go for more damage. Because everything can critically strike. And I mean, just look at this. Just look at the damage. We don't have a whole lot of damage here. We really... Shit! I want the attack speed, or basically I want to live. Okay, we need to run around and search for hearts. Someone, give me hearts, please. There has to be a heart somewhere around, right? Right? This is a kind of promising run. I don't want to... Yeah, okay, there it is. I don't want to mess up so soon. Like, if we don't win it all, okay, I'm fine with that. Attract all collectibles around you when you eliminate a deputy is not bad. The dynamite, it's okay. Yeah, let's go for that. We just destroyed a deputy, of course, that's why we got it. But there are a few more deputies still in the game. 25%. So technically every 4th shot or every 4th instance of damage is a critical hit. Which can also be the rocket, which then deals 3 times our 5.5 times damage, which is our critical damage. Yeah, that's just a whole lot. A metric shit ton, as they say. Alright. Also, I'm time and time again fascinated by, let's face it, what Vampire Survivors started. I mean, Vampire Survivors wasn't the first Bullet Heaven game, but it was pretty much the one that put Bullet Heavens on the map. And not just that, there are so many games like this one that kinda, I want to say copied, but kinda took ideas from Vampire Survivors and just went with it. This one, Rotato, there are so many more that I haven't played yet. With the seemingly incredibly simple premise of, yeah, so you run around and enemies run towards you. And you periodically shoot. You can't just shoot yourself. You don't have a button to shoot. It shoots by itself periodically. Oh, and wait. Oh my god. Oh. I just saw something interesting. I just saw something very interesting. Okay, rocket from our turret. We're gonna wait a little bit before we shoot. Now, we shoot a rocket, and in a few shots, rockets again. It is kept in the chamber, basically. It's kept in the chamber until we shoot it. So if we shoot, like, if the 30th shot, basically, oh yeah, sure. If the 30th shot is a rocket, then the next shot is a rocket again. Yes! That's awesome. Wow, yeah, we're pretty much melting this guy. The rocket is just too powerful. Now again, we need more attack speed. Yeah, just give me more collectibles. We just got all the collectibles from around because we killed the deputy. That's great. That's also great since all hearts also count as collectibles. Which means if we don't have full life and there is a heart somewhere, we kill a deputy, we get that heart, no matter where it is. I mean, I think it's mostly the screen we're on. But actually, looking at it, I think it's from everywhere, or at least not only from the screen, so not only on the screen, but around it as well. That's pretty awesome. By the way, I just realized that I haven't checked if I actually recorded. But yeah, we're recording, like I'm recording for 21.5 minutes right now. Let's just go for more crit damage. We don't really, like, we only have 25% crit chance. But again, like with the turret, with our running around, like our two running around abilities, Thunder Dance and the other one, the Earthquake Dance or whatever, Seismic Dance, shit. Oh, by the way, I just realized how big our radius, our pickup radius is, because we have a 252% AoE increase. That's just... Our rocket just dealt over 3,000 damage. Just putting it out there. Our rocket just dealt over 3,000 damage. That's pretty amazing. Not gonna lie, that's pretty amazing. Okay, the next deputy. Great. Is we have such a high pull rate for collectibles that it doesn't really matter that much that we get stuff when we kill the deputy. Like, it's basically redundant at this point. We basically made it redundant ourselves. That's interesting. Rerolls for object choices sounds fun. Alright, next up, Crazy Denzel is coming soon. I don't think we have nearly enough damage to comfortably kill him. Like, if we shoot 2 or 3 rockets that crit, we're in a decent spot, but just overall damage, we are lacking. I feel like we are lacking. So we either need way more crit chance, because our crit damage modifier is great. Yeah, let's just go for it. Or way more attack speed, because right now our attack speed is... Like, the whole point of our turret is that if we have decent attack speed, our turret has good attack speed, or great attack speed. Yeah, I had to take some damage there, because we didn't really have any room to go out of. Because again, our damage, not that great right now. I am a little bit worried here. Like, I don't think... Shit. I think this run might not make it to the Undertaker again. But we'll see, we'll see. 2 more dashes. Nice, but I think the damage... where's our turret again? You really want to... Oh, okay, that's decent damage. You really want to be near your turret once the boss appears. Okay, we basically almost all of the time, like, crit him now. That's pretty cool. Like, our rockets actually deal a lot of damage. And they crit quite a lot. Or our regular shots crit quite a lot. So we're doing decent damage. It's going better than I expected. Let's say it like that. It's going better than I expected. Alright, and he comes up, he takes damage, he's gone. Sure, that was easier than I thought. Oh, stuff. Standing still will gradually increase your attack speed until you move again. I think this doesn't work, or this might work for a turret. But the way I think it might work for a turret is that if we stand still, we get more attack speed, and the turret also gets more attack speed. But if we keep running, the attack speed from us falls down, and so the turret also falls down a little bit. So it's not that the turret increases its own attack speed. Pretty sure. A dash recovery time is reduced by 50% when you are moving. That's good. Attack speed is up to 3 times faster when you're close to enemies. No, thank you. Gain an additional choice for upgrades and objects. This additional choice is always of rare or higher quality. I should have gone for the movement thing, I guess. Should I have? I don't know. But increased chances or increased options and increased chances of them being rare or higher is just what we need right now. Because again, I want more critical hit chance. We're only at 30% now. But most of the time when we get the option for critical hit chance, it's great. It's like 5%. 5% is something, of course. 20 times 5 is still 100. But it's just, it doesn't feel that impactful to just get 5% here, 5% there. I want to get 10, 15%. I would love like 20%, a golden one. That would be great. Yeah. And with this now, we have a higher chance of getting higher quality crit chances. Because once again, like we are dealing damage while running. But it's just the damage that we do is, I wouldn't call it minuscule, it's just not great. It's decent. This one. We're gonna go for it. Because with this, we are at 90% crit chance. With a 850% crit modifier. Like 160 times 8.5, and then you have it. So, like, that's not that bad. That's really not that bad. Yeah, 680. Our crits aren't that big anymore. Oh, come on, just give me health somewhere, please. I don't wanna go down right now. The build works, kinda. Yeah, let's just go for it. Like, the build works, is the thing. And we are now at 95% crit chance. We have 1 health more, great. We're good. We're not great, we're good right now. So yes, we basically, our crits with the rocket are now down from 4,000 to 2,000. But they are basically just, they will do the 2,000 pretty much every time. Because we only have a 5%, or for some reason it doesn't, I'm not sure. Whatever. Okay, let's see, what do we get? I'm gonna say screw it. I'm gonna say screw it. Like, look at the rockets. Look at the rockets. Thing is, with 10 shots a second, as we have right now, I don't want to do that. This would give us more. This would put us over 100% crit chance. I don't want to do that. I want to go for it. I shouldn't have gone for this as well. Whatever. But with 10 shots a second, usually it would take you 3 seconds to shoot 30 times, so 3 seconds to fire a rocket. But we're working together with our turret. Like, Together we need 30 shots. So we basically fire a rocket a second anyway, more or less. I think it's about a rocket every 1.5 seconds or something like that. Yeah, sure, of course, that makes sense. Damn it! I don't like I see these shots coming at me, but yeah, let's go to 100% critical hit chance. I still don't understand why. Oh no, wait. I'm stupid sometimes. I thought the rockets should do more damage, but they still do 3 times the damage. I did not move here. Like, our build is weird, but it works. The problem is I'm really bad at evading currently. Okay, Mighty Mescal Staff. Your next shot deals 2 times more damage and bursts into multiple projectiles. But reduce your attack speed. Now that we don't want to have that. Okay, machine learning. This is one of the new things as well. Every time you kill 30 enemies, gain plus 1% critical chance. You lose 50% of the buff when you take damage. That would be awesome, but we are already at 100%. And you lose 50% of the buff when you take damage. So let's say you are already at 10% critical chance with this alone. You get hit, you lose 50% of that, so you're down to plus 5%, which still is a plus for you. Augments your damage but reduces attack speed? No. Dash recovery time would be great. Gain an armor that protects you from 1 hit, I think currently is the best I can do. Because I'm not careless right now, I'm just really not that good at evading in this run for some reason. I don't see stuff right now, which is weird. But yeah, speaking of seeing stuff, I think I talked about it, that in, was it November? Was it October? Sometime last year, I did LASIK surgery, meaning my eyes got lasered, and now I don't need contacts anymore. Which means I don't have the apology of, I didn't see that because my contacts were acting up. But yeah, I see perfectly fine now. Because it takes a few weeks to a few months afterwards, after the operation, after surgery, until you have full vision, perfect vision again. And we're at that point. I got perfect vision again without any glasses, without any contact lenses, and it's so great. I mentioned it before, I know, but sometime last year that I had the surgery. But at that point, I did not have perfect vision yet because it, again, takes some time. And it's just, it's great. It's great. That's pretty much the best I can describe it. Alright, we're dealing really good amounts of damage. Just for the level we are at right now, it's not enough. But just look at how many freaking rockets we shoot. So if we just kite these guys around, there is the next new thing. Bloodlust Idol. Picking up hearts no longer heals you. However, you gain 3 base damage each time you pick up a heart. Heals you completely and gain 3 max HP. So we basically can no longer heal if we pick this up. But you gain 3 base damage each time you pick up a heart. I don't think that's worth it. Project Slowdown enemies is pretty much one of the greatest things that we can have with the attack speed that we have. Now there's one more item or one object that I would really like to have that would make it even stupider. Although at this point it would probably just really not do anything for us. But it's the one where when you hit an enemy, your projectile spreads into 3. Yeah, at this point, since we already just basically destroyed our base damage, it would really not work at all. Like, we have now crits of, and I mean every shot is a crit now, of 277, which is decent, but again, at the current state of the game, like at the current level, not good enough. And with the object that I'm talking about, it splits off into 3 projectiles that deal, I think, each 50% or something like that of the original damage. So we would be down to 100 something. I don't think that would be worth it. It would be fun because of the mayhem around here, but it's just, I don't think it would be worth it. What I want is more attack speed for more rockets, more critical hit modifier. Oh wait, go to our turret because we're about to fight the boss. Yeah, let's go to 1050% crit crit damage modifier. We just, for some reason, shot 3 rockets. I think after a certain point, the game just isn't really... Why does he just keep dashing? Oh, because we slowed him so much. He's just too slow, so he didn't dash as much as he should have. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, we can even block these shots with our shield. With our projectile shields. That's awesome. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, I think at some point the game really is not great at counting, basically, or what's the word? Doing the math on when to shoot. Because, like, again, we shot 3 rockets at the same time. No idea how that was achieved, because technically it shouldn't have been able. I love how he never shoots directly at me. I like this fight way more than the Crazy Denzel fight. Crazy Denzel just, I don't know, it feels way too erratic. I mean, makes sense, it's still a good boss fight, I don't mind it. It's not like it's a bad boss fight, just I like this one way more. Also, this guy has 100,000 health points. They buffed it from 60,000. Think about that. They buffed it from 60,000 to 100,000. With the rockets, we're dealing good damage, otherwise 306 is not great. Why? I don't understand why the horses just went in and then went away. No idea. This game has some bugs. It has some flaws every now and then. I won't mind. We did it once again. Now go back to menu and see if it now says Robert 0.0 or 0.3. Yes, actually, every time you win with him, you add a number. I'm curious. Once we hit 1.0, if there is something happening with him, if it's just a title, or maybe we'll then like unlock the turret for everyone, possibly. I don't know. Again, maybe nothing happens, but I think at 1.0 something might happen. Anyway, thank you nerds so much for watching. I always have a blast with this game. I love it. Now with the 3rd boss fight, the episodes are gonna be a bit longer. I don't mind, I hope you don't mind. And with that, thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye!